Pat even said it right. I guess no stream today. No, sorry, we're here. I'm here. Seth's been waiting for about a half an hour, but I'm here. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna try not to fly off the rocker, but just nightmares all around. Nightmares.
Nice.
My daughter was a mess. She's super tired. She's crying over everything, cranky as hell. My son's getting sick now. He's running around saying, "I gotta throw up. I gotta throw up," about 4 times without throwing up, but
Uh,
has to say it because he's feeling sick. And on my computer, if I leave my computer on for too long, the camera doesn't work. So then I have to reboot the whole computer, and then rebooting this 15-year-old computer takes about 20 minutes for it to reboot. And
what
it's been a
computer
night.
you got?
It's a Mac
Oh, is
that
it?
I got in probably 2011,
Hmm.
2010. So yeah, it's a MacBook. I don't even know what the hell. It's so old that I can't update it anymore. That's how old it is.
Hmm.
So on that note,
What are you drinking there?
the last of my Jefferson whiskey
Oh yeah.
that my dad got me on for Christmas.
I got to tap into one of these whiskeys. One of these shows.
Yeah, we should do a whiskey tasting.
Hmm. I got a
Yeah,
couple of good ones now.
I'm sure. What do you got over there?
I got that. Well, I got a Johnny Blue.
Yeah, and I know you got that one, which was a gift, right?
I got Johnny Walker 18.
Johnny Walker 18.
Yeah, it's like a
Not
gold
familiar with it.
box. And then the same guy that got me that just got me the Glenville 18. Or I sent you a
Oh,
picture of
okay.
it. That one I sent you around Christmas
Oh,
time.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Nice.
all three of them are over $100 bottles
Yeah.
from my research.
Yeah, see, because I had just a bottle. The best stuff that I've had is around like the $50. I mean, because I haven't had $100 whiskey, but so
Yeah,
far
I
the
mean, I
best.
wouldn't, I wouldn't have them if they weren't gifts.
Yeah, exactly. So the best stuff that I've had is around like the $50 range. Like this is I think this is like an $80 bottle of whiskey. It's like a special bourbon. It's on ships at sea, and the rocking of the ships is what like keeps mixing it up in the barrels or something
Oh,
wacky. And it comes in a cool bottle. I almost didn't want to throw the bottle out. It's got like I
nice.
didn't throw the bottle out yet. It's got like a map on the back of it. It's very cool. It's very good. It's a bourbon that tastes like a scotch, where
Mm,
it's a very smoky flavor to it. All scotch kind of tastes the same to me. Bourbon has some sweeter taste to it. Scotch kind of tastes a little smoky. And that's
yeah.
what this has like I've had Johnny Walker Black, and that kind of the same deal. Monkey Shoulder is a little smoky, and that's a scotch. Yeah, all the scotch is a little smoky flavor to them. And that's what this is. This is like a bourbon that tastes like a scotch. It's good.
We usually just pour it on ice.
No, I have a couple of things, but I have these metal cubes.
Oh, you keep them in the freezer?
Yeah, I actually got them from my wife.
I
Um,
think I have a set of them too.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
I
called
actually got
like
them from my
whiskey
wife a
stones
while
or
back.
something, right?
Yeah, for wine. And then
Oh,
um she got me these literal rocks. They're cubes and they're rocks, and they come in a little velvet bag, and you can use
yeah,
those too. And those are good. You use
yeah,
like 4 of those in a glass, and it chills it nice, and it chills it without watering it down. And the colder it is, the less it burns.
yeah.
You know, the pain in the ass with whiskey, just like coffee. I used to drink coffee. Okay, let's put a little bit of half and half in it, and then like at first I was trying to do some cinnamon, um, and then what is that's funny. Seth has a set of cubes. You got a set of cubes, right in the
Yeah,
cubes.
I got some cubes over here.
Yeah. Um. So then, what the hell was I saying? Yeah. So like with anything, with coffee, the same deal. Because like with whiskey, if you use like a drop, literally a drop of water, it
Yeah,
changes the taste of it.
yeah. Hmm.
Or if it's cold, it changes the taste of it. You put it on ice, it changes the taste of it. So you can get one whiskey that tastes like 5 different ways. That's why I
Yeah.
just drink it straight on these cold rocks, because I don't have time to measure out the same kind of water every time. Do I want to try it with some water? Do I want to try it without some water? Do I want to try this, that, the other thing, mix it with this and that? No, ain't nobody got time for that. Pour
So
it,
you just
drink it, and that's it.
so you're just a lazy drunk.
That's pretty much what it is.
Nice.
I mean, I guess I can say I'm not a drunk because I do the same thing with coffee. I just drink black coffee. I don't even mess around with coffee. I went from
Yeah,
not drinking coffee ever to just drinking black coffee. That's it.
I need a little cream in my coffee.
Yeah. See, I mean, I don't
A little.
mind it, but same deal. I just pour it
Yeah,
and
but
just drink it.
it's very easy. I mean, I'm talking like here's the coffee, here's like the swig of cream, and that's it. Back in the
Yeah.
fridge. I don't
This
even. Sometimes I don't even stir it. Just it'll mix in.
yeah. Cognac. I have never had it. Pat asked, not many people like cognac. Love cognac. Ever tried? Cognac is what? It's not a liqueur, right? Is that a whiskey?
I don't know.
Forget.
All my favorite rappers growing up would talk about it.
That's true. They did. Always with the cognac.
Yeah.
You know, Pat has a picture out there of him with DMX.
Ah,
Yeah, which is pretty
did they
wild.
share cognac together or what?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was at the airport, if I'm not mistaken, right, Pat?
Nice.
Pretty funny picture because if you've seen Pat, he does not look like someone who one would know who DMX is, and then have a picture with DMX too.
Mm.
So it's funny. Yeah, yep, it was at the airport. That's an
Re-
awesome picture. So
rest
that's
in
why I was
peace.
wild when DMX passed. He actually put it up on Facebook, and it was like, holy shit, when did this happen?
Nice.
Yeah, but I got over the quarantine, I got big into whiskey. Yeah, it was an acquired taste because I had like some leftover Johnny Walker Black, and I drank it. And my one friend was like, "Maybe you just don't like whiskey." He was so blown out. He looked like it. He looked like he was blown out in that picture. He looked tired. It was at the airport. He probably was shot, and who knows what else was on.
Yeah, he was up for 4 days in a row.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So I got it again, and I just had him like, "I don't like this too much." He's like, "Maybe you just don't like whiskey." I refused to believe that.
Hmm.
So I just drank more of it, and then what do you know? I like it.
I started drinking wine during the quarantine.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
I still like some wine.
red wine.
Red wine, yeah, red wine's good. Me and my wife, man, there was a time when I was living at my house and we didn't have I mean, long before we had kids, we were probably killing, almost 2 bottles a night of white, of Chardonnay.
Yeah,
Bro, there was this brand, I don't even think they make the brand anymore. We used to buy it by the case and take it home. I remember one time I went into the liquor store and I looked around and I didn't see it, and I walked out, and the guy actually came from out behind the register and came outside. There was a line of people and
yeah.
came outside. He goes, "Did you find your Chardonnay?" I was like, "No, I didn't see it." I was like, "Oh, no." He took me back inside and showed me where it was.
Oh, nice.
I was like, "Yeah. Need to try Snoop Dogg 19 Crime. $16. Is that a whiskey?" That too. There's a bourbon out there. It's called Evan Williams. I think it's like $15 a bottle. It's actually pretty good for only $15 a bottle. Because the price is not based on quality, the price is based on rarity. So, like, how little of
Wow,
it they produce, that's how, oh, it's a red wine. Snoop's got a red wine?
nice.
Huh, I didn't know. I figured if it was a Snoop Dogg whiskey, it'd have to be more than $16.
He's getting sophisticated in his
He's in on
older
everything,
years.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a big Merlot guy when it
My
comes to
wife
wine.
drinks Pinot Noir, so that's what I drank.
Oh, okay, yeah. I see your wife likes to indulge a lot in the wine.
Yeah, she enjoys it.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Yeah, very much like wine. And I was having a talk yesterday with my dad and my uncle and talking about the small amount of variety of liquids that go into my body, and it's not much. It's like alcohol and coffee and water, and that's it.
Yeah.
It's blended. There's a really good red blended wine. It's literally called Good Fucking Wine. Says it
Ooh.
on the bottle. Good fucking
Oh
wine.
yeah,
And it's a red
nice.
blend, and it's very good. It
Yeah,
really is. It really is good fucking wine. Yep. Yeah. And there was that, and yeah, so kinda yeah. And then beer, it's wild too, because not that I'm turned off from beer. I'm kinda getting sick of like right now, Cold Snap is out from Sam Adams,
yeah.
and it's good, but I don't know. I'm not drinking a ton of it.
Yeah, I'm just not that big in alcohol. I like Michelob Ultras because they're like super light and they don't bloat you.
Yeah.
You know.
I think 'cause I'm trying to lose weight too.
Hmm.
Not actively trying to lose weight, but maybe just trying to cut the calories where I can.
Oh yeah.
And the beer is probably the biggest one because there was a little period where I was drinking a lot of beer,
Did you give up the
especially around like
Did you give up the Dominoes or what? Or are you still yelling
yeah,
at?
actually haven't had
You
Domino's in a
still
while.
yelling at Dominoes on Twitter or what?
Yeah. I'll tell you what, they got better.
Oh yeah.
That's right. I think I talked about that in an episode, right? Yeah, Domino's really they got a lot better.
Oh
But
nice.
yeah, we haven't had it in a while. Honestly, I don't eat dinner throughout the week because like Monday nights I get home late, so I'll eat something whatever when I'm at the office. Um Tuesdays and Thursdays my wife doesn't get home until late. My kids might eat dinner at my in-laws before they drop them off, but they eat dinner real early, so when they get dropped off, they're still hungry.
Right.
And then Friday, maybe we'll buy some of that. So like Friday, Saturday, Sunday is when like I'm eating dinner. Every other night, probably not so much. So yeah, so then maybe I'll you know come home and have a beer.
That's your
Yeah,
dinner.
yeah, pretty much. So that's again when it was Oktoberfest and winter lager season. Oh yeah, dude, that's the stuff where it's like, man, I just can't wait to get my hands on some of those. Now again, springtime, they were never good with spring. They had a Noble Pills was the good Sam Adams that was springtime. That actually reminds me of, like, when I first moved to town and I started buying beer on my own. Noble
Yeah.
Pills was the beer that was the go-to, and now they don't make that anymore. Hard
Damn.
cider, the best hard cider, Pat, since you're from the area, you probably know if you've ever been to the Warwick Valley Winery, they have great hard ciders, and you can actually, like, go there and get, a giant bottle of it and just walk around with it. I remember the one time I went, I had a pear cider. And it was awesome. We just sat there and sat on the hill and yeah, had some cider and some wine and all kinds of stuff. Miss those days, man. These kids, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
That's something to talk about because I was thinking about different topics. Because, like I was texting you today. I'm like, what are we going to talk about? Because I got nothing. I didn't take any notes throughout the week. I just,
Yeah.
eh. So, one other thing that came to mind because me and my wife were trying to get away, just the
Right.
two of us for a little bit, but at
Mhm.
least like a night, and we don't know what to do. Um,
Um.
we've talked like going to the casino, but
Yeah.
man, even like a week after Valentine's Day, like a Friday into a Saturday, 350 a night,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
And in
The
between that,
Friday or
gambling,
Saturday
dinner,
is expensive.
yeah. You're looking at like $1,000 night.
Yeah.
And that's rough.
Well, do
But
you want to go out or not?
that's that, you know what? That's the deal.
Yeah.
You know, that was the other thing, Pat. The only thing, China balloon, saw it getting blown up. Oh, you actually saw it getting blown up. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I
Didn't it get blown up in like by Myrtle Beach or something?
I don't know. How big was it?
I don't know.
I didn't even know about it. A friend texted me and he was like, "This is what I love about Twitter about this balloon." I was like, "What balloon?" He's like, "Clearly you're not up on the current news." I was like, "No, I have no idea. I didn't see
Yeah.
anything."
Oh yeah.
But
Travel
wow. Oh,
across the
that's right.
country.
Pat lives down in North Carolina. He lives down there, not far from Myrtle Beach, so he probably saw it.
Hmm.
That's right. You're not up in Jersey. 3 bus lengths. That's how long it was.
Yeah.
3
Yeah. I
bus
guess there
lengths.
was like a device, some box under it
Oh yeah.
that was big. Yeah. And they
That
were
was
worried about it landing on the
that was
population.
spying on everybody.
Yeah.
I saw somebody like, if it was Trump, he would have shot it down, no problem. And then somebody was like, if it was Trump, they wouldn't have sent it over here in the first place. Like, okay.
Well, I mean, even Trevor Noah, you know who he is, right?
Yeah, he former host of the Daily Show, hosted the Grammys last
Oh,
night.
he doesn't host the Daily Show anymore.
I think maybe this is last year if he is doing it,
Okay.
or I think he's done.
But even he said that he had a little bit where he talked about um, Biden sometimes wishes he could like tag in Trump to like
Hmm.
handle shit like this.
Yeah.
So like people saying like that thing wouldn't have went up, like I kind of side with them. Like I don't think it would have. That's one thing Trump did do. He kept other people in check. And
Yeah.
Trevor Noah said like for instance, remember when like um I guess like Biden called Putin or something, and he didn't pick up. It was
I
like,
didn't hear that.
yeah, it was about around that time, and then Trevor Noah was like, you just don't not answer Donald Trump, because you don't know what he'll do. He might be
Oh
crazy.
yeah, that's a pretty old bit, right?
Yeah. But I mean, I don't think it's that far fetched to say if he was in office, that balloon probably doesn't fucking go up there.
Yeah. Do you think China gives a shit about Donald Trump though?
Yeah. Did you see there's no fucking wars at all during Trump's time?
No.
You didn't? Were you alive? Were you
I
were
mean,
you
well, yeah,
around?
like I just know that, I guess, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you think that's just coincidence? There's been wars in every other presidential run before him and even now.
Okay. Really? Really? So what was the one? Oh, I guess during Obama was the war on
Well, Obama had the height of 2 wars.
yeah.
Yo, and I'm not blaming any specific war on people, but I mean, the fact that there were no wars with Trump, and he was active, taking out a leader in ISIS,
Yeah.
he went
And
and
what are we
he
talking about the war now going on with Biden is the one between Russia and
oh, yeah, that we're fucking very much involved in because we
yeah.
donate fucking money.
Yep. Pat,
So,
I just sent you a link on Facebook. If you want to go to your Facebook Messenger, you can hop on and you can tell us all about what you saw and what it looked like. Because he was there firsthand. Because like I said, I didn't see anything about it. And then somebody was telling me about it. I was like, oh wow, okay.
now I don't know how much of a spy thing it is because they have satellites too that can read
Yeah,
license
they could see
plates.
anything.
So,
Yeah, I don't know if it
but
was.
it could be a testing the waters type thing, like.
Yeah, but again, too, like you think we don't see that? Like
Well,
we
that's
don't
the
notice
thing.
that that's out there?
Well, no, we did see it, and they allowed it to be in the air for 3 days.
3 days?
Yeah, that's what the
Holy
whole
shit!
gripe is, and that's why people were saying it probably wouldn't have went up if Trump was in office. If it did go up when he was in office, it would have been out of the air in 20 minutes.
It went up in 3 days. I heard about 3 days ago. I heard about it this morning.
You know, yeah, it was like first spot in like Montana,
Really?
and then
Oh
it
wow! So it
made
went
its
across the
way
whole
all the way to the
freaking
East Coast.
country. Wow, ain't that some shit?
Hmm.
Huh? That's wild. And so I mean, and nobody. I mean, I guess who the fuck knows? But well, first of all, how do we know it came from China?
I'm sure until someone found out. I don't think they'd just be announcing it that it wasn't. All the news outlets were talking about it. I'm
So then
sure. I'm
who?
sure someone in the military intelligence figured it out.
Yeah, I guess. Then nobody finds out like exactly what it
I mean, the
is or who
thing
it is.
is, like, right? There hasn't been any beef with China. So
No.
they wouldn't just pin it on China. I'm sure someone. I haven't read into it enough either, but no one's labeling it the Chinese balloon without confirming it's from China.
Yeah, but and also too, you can't just like call up somebody and go like, "Oh, fuck is this?"
What do you mean?
Like just call up somebody over there in China and go, "Hey,
Yeah, maybe that's
fuck
all it
is this?"
was. Maybe it was a quick
Fucking
phone call.
microphone. Hold on one sec. This is gonna be. I'm gonna mute myself. Actually, let me bring in Pat. Izzo, can you hear us?
I can. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Oh,
What's
it's not
happening?
bad. Yeah. Hey, how's everything,
Are you on
guys?
your phone?
Yeah, I am.
Can you enable any video?
No, you don't want to see. I'm in a.
All right.
I'm in my t-shirt. That's about it. So
All
and
right, no
shorts. So
problem.
yeah,
Yeah, so give
thanks.
us the other. So where are you located exactly?
I'm in Ocean Isle Beach, North Carolina.
Okay. So yeah, so you saw everything and you saw it get shot
Neil,
down?
what's that?
So you saw it flying through the air and you saw it get shot down?
Yeah. Yep. So what happened was we saw the balloon, and then we see these jets flying by. I must have done several passes, two of them, two jets going by, and they were quite low. They were lower than the balloon course, and they're going around, and they're making large circles going around these two.
Oh, you cut out a little bit, Pat, after you said large circles going around.
Next thing, the jet is going around, and then next thing, a missile just flies into it, and
Wow.
boom.
Oh, you're breaking up a little bit, Pat. You're
Can you
cutting
hear
in
me?
and out. So we got missile, we got boom.
Yeah. So it just obliterated it completely.
Really?
Yep. Yep.
The
So
picture I saw looked like it ripped it.
yeah. So actually, what it did, it ripped it, and the whole thing. There's a big portion of it just was obliterated, and then you saw it going down because it was going down really slow. That's how big this balloon was. And so when it was going down, it was going to go into about, I'd say the water was about 47 feet deep. So it was pretty shallow to
Mm-hmm.
where they had it, but they were waiting for it to get over water. This, you can see a better view if you were in Surfside down near Myrtle Beach past there. But again, we were on the beach when we saw this. It's really cool though.
Wow.
Just amazing.
Yeah, that sounds really cool. So oh wow. So you were on the beach and you saw it get shot down over the water.
Yeah.
Man, that must have been a sight. Like you said, the jets come in and everything.
The jets are flying by. It's like, okay, they're making this circle. They're going around and going around. Like, what are they doing? They're just going around. And and then these two jets just take off, like they're not coming back. But then another jet comes by, makes a circle, pass through. Next thing you know, you see a missile fly out. Then
Wow.
boom.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that was
That's pretty
exciting.
wild.
Was there a lot of people there watching it, or what?
Oh man, everybody was
Oh, I
watching
bet.
all over the place. I mean, you're driving by and there's people like at the fire station. There's people looking at the stores. There people are looking at it. Just on the side of the streets, parked on the side of the road, looking at it.
Wow. Now everybody just the balloon itself got everybody's attention, or everybody knew the jets were coming in?
They saw the jets, and then they were like, "There's so many jets." And down there they stopped all the flights completely. So they stopped all the flights. That's going out of Wilmington and Myrtle Beach. So then these jets are flying by, and they keep on flying by, and then you start seeing this dot in the air, and it was a bigger than the dot, of course. And then it's going around, and then next thing you know, it was just amazing how our Air Force is just it's just, and I was in awe. It was just amazing.
Yeah, when push comes to shove, like how strategic they can be, right? And get in
Oh
there and
yeah.
really clean house.
Oh yeah, and it's like it was thought out. It wasn't just like, okay, I'm going around, I'm going to shoot it. No, they had to worry about we're going to, if the thing fell. And I think that was happening. What was the thought process when it went into Montana? Because it went from Alaska to Canada to Montana. And if it were to come down, it could have hit anybody, anything on land.
Yeah.
And so they were waiting for it to go, down to the water because of the jet stream and how it works out. Now, what gets us, and we've been talking about over here, is that China's saying it was a privately owned, it wasn't governmental and all that stuff. So we're saying, so why do you care if we shot it down then?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that part of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I know. Right. Why are they is China now mad that we shot it down?
They're furious why we shot it down. And then
Really?
they said also there's another balloon in South America.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. There's another one, and that's no BS. There's one down in South America too.
Mm-hmm. And
So
no rhyme or reason or explanation as to what they are?
there, so what happened was that this balloon, and I don't know how it could do this. There has to be some kind of propulsion on this because it went over our installments, our areas of military through the area. So it kind of pinpointed stuff. So why did they do it? I have no clue. I mean, it's like, really? And
Yeah.
this thing's 60,000 feet up in the air.
Yeah, and 3 school buses wide, like you said, man, that can do
Yeah.
some damage if something
Oh
happens.
yeah. Right, exactly. The thing drops, and think about, this thing being so wide. Imagine what it would do if it hit
Mhm.
something. So did did the government do the right thing? In my opinion, yes. Um, they're going to get what they need. They're going to see what they were after, and that's about it. We're not going to know anything about that after that, but
Yeah. I know, right? Our knowledge of it is done now.
Yeah.
Now it's up to them to look into it and keep it to themselves.
Right. And Canada was letting America, USA, know about these balloons way before it went to Montana.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so crazy because like I just said, I mean, I hadn't heard about it until this morning or yesterday afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
And then now we know that that this is going on. That's wild. I don't know, but I mean, it's shot down now. It's taken care of, and
it's taken care of. So down here, the police have been patrolling the beaches, and they've been putting on announcements, with the OIB announcements. Don't touch anything. Call the police up. Can't pull it out of the water. You can't even touch it of anything that might drift to shores.
mm-hmm.
So that's what's happened there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's yeah, exactly. I mean, like you said too, they were waiting there for it to come down.
Yep.
So
and they had the military boats, and there's a couple of ships that were out there just waiting for it to come down, because when they blew it up, you would think, oh, right down in the ground right away. Now this thing took some time to get down.
yeah, like you said, it came down slow. That's how big it was, like a hot air balloon almost.
Right, but very cool.
Yeah, man. I mean, I know. I bet that was a sight. Awesome.
It was. Yeah, it was good stuff. Well,
yeah.
Hey, thanks for letting me chat on your stream here, guys.
Hey, no problem, man. Thanks for
that was cool, man.
I enjoy your program here. I don't know. I wish there were other people that were on it. I don't see any other people from Facebook looking at this. Only on YouTube I'm on it. So
you know what it is? It's tough because it's late and we're never on time. So that makes it a little difficult for if people watch. But yeah, some nights, we get a couple people watching. Some nights people are more active than others. But yeah, no, thank you, man, for always watching, for always staying active and interacting with us. Yeah, no, we appreciate it, dude, very much so. And this little exclusive was very cool.
Yeah, no problem, guys. All right.
Awesome.
I'll get off the line here and let you guys do your job.
All right. Thanks so much, Pat.
Thanks, man.
Take care, man. Bye.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Well, that was very cool. That was an awesome little exclusive. We'll market the hell out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's something. I bet that was real wild to see. Now that brought up a question too. I mean, because like you said, they shot it out over water. I mean, well, I don't know. That's almost like an excuse. Like, well, did they wait 2 days to wait till it got over water and then they could shoot it down without it worrying about hurting people?
Well, I mean, it makes sense that it gets over water, but I also heard reports that you can look at like population maps, like you could just Google them. Like it's very desolate in the Midwest. There's probably some desert area that they could have done it in the Midwest as well, but
yeah,
who knows?
So I think they were waiting on it. I feel like Biden was just like, huh? What?
Well,
What?
That too.
Don't worry about it. I know.
Yeah.
It's funny. We don't have much of a contrasting opinions on politics at the moment. Because I think honestly, political topics don't come up as much like they used to when Trump was in office.
Oh, well, he was we talked about he was just super polarizing. He was on the news
exactly
every day.
Yeah, but then there's also no debating Biden just being like just clueless.
Oh,
so
cadet.
Yeah, exactly.
Guy's
so no matter what side you're
lunch.
on, yeah, the memes of him. I haven't watched it lately, but yeah, the memes of him. My dad, union guy, Democrat, fucking couldn't stand Trump, hates all that shit. And he was sending me Biden memes, the one of him following the ice cream truck walking by.
Yeah.
So no matter what side of the fence you're on, man, you got to sit back and laugh at that kind of shit.
Yeah, it's funny until it's not,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I know. It's funny to make fun of, but on the grand scheme of it, you're like, no, it's not okay. We cannot have this.
Yep.
Yeah. So, Yeah, so that's that. That's pretty wild, but again, it's taken care of now, but there's another one in South Africa, which is pretty wild, which I didn't know about either.
Mm.
So, we'll have to monitor that shit. I wonder what they're doing to take care of that.
They're planning to take over the world, apparently.
I guess so. Well, what is didn't Nostradamus say that? My dad references it all the time. Nostradamus said that China will take over the world without firing a single shot.
Well, there you go. It starts with the balloons.
Yep. They'll survey the area, and then they'll buy everything up, and that's how they do it.
Mm.
Everybody knows that. That's not even a secret.
Well, here's the start.
Yep. So one of the other topics I was getting into was going away. So this is not like a hot button topic, is extreme. But so I know like you go away on vacation without your kids like regularly, right? You and your wife make it a thing.
No, yeah, we
I mean
do.
you go away with your kids plenty.
Well,
Like
no,
you go on
we
vacation.
we go away twice a year, but it's small trips.
Yeah.
Yeah, so usually we go away for her birthday, which is usually 2 nights in Atlantic City, and
Hmm.
then we go away for our anniversary, which is 2 nights in Lake George.
Okay.
So it's twice a year, 6 months apart. That's it.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. I mean, I would say
No,
even if it's a night, I mean that's it's a good thing.
yeah. It's
'Cause
just
I
driving to AC is like 3.5 hours. Driving to Lake George probably 2.5, 3. So it's like worth it to stay 2 nights.
yeah.
So
Yeah, we bring it up all the time because we never really go out that much without our kids, like
yeah,
hardly ever. And we don't realize how crucial it is to go out without our kids until we do it.
yeah, oh yeah,
Like probably a couple months ago, we went out the two of us, and it was like, man, what a good time we had.
yeah.
We need to do this more often.
I mean, it's not crazy to think about. If you just go to dinner like once a month,
Yeah, exactly.
I
Even at
mean,
dinner is
literally,
not
you
a big
need someone
deal.
to watch your kids for like 2, 3 hours. That's it.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly. Not a big deal, and
Yeah,
we don't make the
yeah.
time for that, and we
We
should.
just went out with three other couples on Saturday. We went to a restaurant.
Okay. No
We were out
kids?
of the house. No, we were out of the house 3 hours.
That's
That's it.
nice.
You know,
Yeah.
and it was like a later dinner too, so it kind of coincided with their bedtime. So it's not like
Mhm.
they missed out on anything. Neither did we, and that's it.
Yeah. I know my parents used to go out too. My parents were on bowling teams and shit like that, and I used to have a babysitter and stuff. I mean, they used to
Yeah.
just go out, man, that's just what you did. But yeah, I don't know, we never do, and we talk all the time that we should, and we still never do.
Well, yeah. Just start small. Do something once a month.
Yeah.
Like every third Saturday, go out to dinner.
That's an idea. Make
You
like a
know,
specific plan
and
out of it,
again,
right?
dude, that's very, very manageable and easy. I'm sure your wife's parents would watch the kids for 2, 3 hours, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, my parents would take them for a while. I mean, we definitely got options to leave the kids
yeah,
places.
yeah. Right. Like if you
Um,
wanted to go out to eat in Greenville Lake, you know,
yeah.
you
Yeah,
go up
that's what we did. The
there.
one time we left them there, we went to this place out in Tuxedo, actually,
All right.
and then just picked them up, as we passed through.
Yeah.
Yeah, they fall asleep on the way home, whatever, too. Yeah, it's definitely something that we could do. We just need to do, for sure. Yeah, and like I said, you don't realize how critical it is to your relationship to get that alone time together until you do it.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, because we're in, I mean, kind of a not a tough. Well, it is a tough situation also too, but like it's very like with everything going on with stuff at home. So like we try to really take advantage of the time with the kids that we have because like I said, man, my like we
Yeah,
now
but
we
dude,
alternate days.
we're talking 2 hours. You know what I mean? It's super important for you as a couple. And you're
Yeah,
talking if you just adopted that whole like once a month thing, you're talking 2 to 3 hours out of the whole month. That's less
yeah,
than a drop in a bucket. That's nothing.
hmm and
So
that's something for us, and it's not like we're just getting away. It is a crucial thing for the relationship.
oh yeah.
That's why, like I said, probably the week after Christmas. Um, Christmas, Jesus Christ. What did I say? South Africa, South America. I'm just getting back to the comments now. Not South Africa, South America. There is a isn't Biden? I'm catching up on all the comments now. Isn't Biden your president? Somebody's saying. I bet I'm gonna go on Facebook right now, and I bet that's my wife that said that. Because they're not signed up as a Facebook user, so it just says, yeah, exactly. There you go. There it is. My wife. Isn't Biden your president? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because she's not signed up for StreamYard, so I can't see it. Just says Facebook user. But yeah, comp clueless. I don't know what. Remember that? This is a new word. Instead of completely clueless, it's comp clueless. And South America is where the balloon is, not South Africa. The little retraction from before. Okay. Anyway,
Yeah.
getting back to
Same thing.
vacation. So, like I said, so probably the week after that, because February is such a hectic month. My daughter's birthday is around Valentine's Day. Right the week after, because you got Valentine's Day, my daughter's birthday. The week after is my wife's birthday. So we're trying to find time like that weekend after for the two of us to go do something.
Yeah.
And yeah, and then it's almost gonna be like, look, we're just gonna bite the bullet and we're gonna go do something. How often do we get out? Might as well just go for it.
Yeah. Everything will be fine. Kids will still be there when you get back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then the problem is it's the cashola that's the problem.
Well, again, if you're not doing it a lot,
And that's where my breaking point is. I'm like, look, how we don't do this often, so I'm almost like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna go for it.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
don't do it often. Let's just make it happen once in a blue moon. What's the problem?
Fucking YOLO.
Yeah, exactly. Probably hit up Mount Airy Lodge. You should go there. I've never stayed there, like I said, but it's a happening place. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, no, I want to try out Mount Airy. I've heard
Yeah,
good things.
it is a nice place. That's why, like I said, we should go. It's only like an hour and a half from me,
Yeah.
so it's like 2 hours
Was
for
that
you.
Poconos?
Yeah. Yeah, once we fix up the garage, we'll have a little guest room for you to stay in.
Oh, nice.
So you go. So you're gonna drive that extra 40 minutes or something back to your house that late at night.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So yeah, short episode because I got here super friggin' late. But yeah, but I mean, I think we touched on some good things covering that topical topic about the balloon. Pat stopping in for some
Yeah, that was a cool thing.
exclusive information there was very cool. Yeah. So I will try to do better next time, and I'll try to get here on time. I guess it was a hectic ass night, and this is what I get for actually trying to come. I was home like all afternoon, and then of course, man, that's the way life goes. That last
Yeah.
minute chaos at the last second.
Hey, it happens, whatever.
Yep,
We made it. We're
always.
here,
I know. We kept it going. Episode 21. I couldn't think of a name. Couldn't think of anything, but yeah, episode 21. We keep it going, and the likes and comments keep coming, and the views keep going up. Every other deal, I did a little unboxing video of these prints that I got. Did you watch that deal?
Unboxing? Did you put it on the page?
Yeah, it's in this spirit. I gotta create a playlist for it. It's not under live. It's under just videos. I did
Oh.
it's an unboxing of all the prints I got. And that contest I told you I won.
Oh yes, I did see that.
Yeah, yep.
See, I don't call them. I didn't know they were called prints. So.
Oh yeah, the art prints. Yeah, so that's
Gotcha.
cool. Yeah, they're so freaking cool. I just don't know where to put them. But yeah, awesome. The details on this one too. I mean, you can see too. I mean, there's your boy Taz in the corner.
Oh man.
Terry Funk over here.
Nice.
Dreamer and Sandman are out here, but the triple threat, man, so cool. To win that was awesome because Hal Haney's art is so cool. And I have it, like I said, those are the two things that are hanging up over my head. Those are Hal Haney artwork over there. So to have him, to win those prints are awesome because I love all of his stuff, and I just don't buy enough of it because I got no place to put it and money and stuff like that. But yeah. So now I got 5 more prints. Got to figure out where to hang them up. Yep. So all right, yeah, I think that'll do it for us tonight. Like I say, a quick one, but another one in the books. All right, you got anything to plug?
Nope.
All right, folks. Well, yeah, make sure to rate, review, subscribe, all the fun, normal stuff that everybody always tells you to do. Make sure you do it for us because it helps, and it's not only motivation, but it's good for everything. Go on YouTube, not YouTube, Apple Podcast and Spotify if you listen to us after the fact and comment. That stuff's always cool and it helps you. 5-star reviews always stand out and whatnot.
All right, we're doing some black later.
And yeah. And then yeah, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Mike Spear Jr. You can go to my bio and I've got a linker in there. Click on that. That'll take you to the Pop Quiz Apparel page, the T Public store, which I forgot to have the banner running across the bottom today. So there it is. Stop by the T Public store and get some Spear Studios merchandise and all that stuff. Buy my comic, buy my pins, listen to our podcasts, buy our shirts, do this, do that. Help us out. Have fun. Enjoy it. Or even just let us know if you're enjoying it. Like I said, comment, rate, review, subscribe. Let us know what you think. All righty. And that'll be another one. And then we'll do it again next week.
Sounds good.
All righty, sir. Have yourself a good night. Thanks for
All right,
listening,
man, you too.
folks. All right, man.
Later,
Bye.
bro.